Our David Hammer investigation, Losing Faith, has exposed child sexual abuse by Catholic clergy, abuse that the church never disclosed. And now, for the first time, local law enforcement is asking a court to unseal secret church records that could be evidence of a crime. The Archdiocese wants to keep those records secret. David was in court today to hear the arguments on both sides.
Aaron Hebert is one of several men who allege Father Lawrence Hecker, now 91 and retired as a priest, molested him as a boy decades ago. Hebert filed a civil lawsuit against Hecker and the New Orleans Archdiocese under the pseudonym J.W. Doe. Today, his lawyer, Richard Trahant, disclosed his name in court.
It's not about the Archdiocese. It's not about Monsignor Lawrence Hecker. It's about Aaron Hebert and every adult who walks around with these horrific memories of being sexually abused by people they thought were the messengers of Christ.
Trahant represents scores of sexual abuse victims. Through the courts, he has access to sealed testimony and the Archdiocese internal documents, but secrecy orders won't let him or anyone else talk about them.
Stop hiding this stuff. Let's stop concealing it. Let it out there.
The records on Hecker are secret because the local archdiocese is bankrupt. The church's attorneys declined an interview, but they argued in court that the bankruptcy is keeping the church from defending itself against Trahant's allegations. They also claimed that Archbishop Gregory Amond has done everything he can to protect children from abuse. But Trahant said the sealed records say otherwise.
The Archdiocese prepared these documents. And to come out and say, as an officer of the court, something that is completely contradicted by the documents they're attempting to conceal, it's illogical.
Orleans Parish District Attorney Jason Williams wants those documents unsealed for a criminal investigation of Hecker.
I have nothing to do with the bankruptcy. I have nothing to do with the civil proceeding. My interest is in just holding anybody that abuses a child accountable.
The media also wants the records unsealed, led by our former investigative partner, Ramon Antonio Vargas.
I think part of the urgency that I certainly feel as a journalist, and believe you also feel as a journalist, is that if there is evidence of prosecutable crimes, that the more people know about it, the closer you get to something possibly happening.
Judge Jane Trish Malazzo is taking all the arguments under advisement, but just yesterday there was a big new development.
We actually received voluminous documents on a zip drive at about 4 p.m. yesterday from the Archdiocese.
The church says it turned over everything it has on Hecker to the DA. Williams said he's diving into those records now. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Judge Malazzo disclosed that she is a Catholic and she regularly gives to the church. Other judges have recused themselves recently, but nobody has asked Malazzo to recuse herself in this case.